So, if you haven't heard the news, TikTok is probably disappearing at the end of this week. People are freaking out and businesses are scrambling. What does this all mean for digital marketing, for your business, for growing strategy, and making sure that you aren't on the short end of the next ban like this? I'm Jennifer Aaliyah, and I focus on practical strategies to help you grow your business effectively while streamlining all of your processes, gaining you more time to spend on your clients, your family, and your friends. So let's first look at what are the shortcomings of chasing trends. We know that TikTok was a great sensation. Everybody said it was the place to be. People were making money hand over fist, and millions of viewers popped in to see what was going on, and hundreds of coaches popped up to tell everyone that TikTok was the way of the future and it was the only way to build a business. Trends come and go. And if you've been in any kind of business or digital marketing for any length of time, you probably remember Periscope or Clubhouse or other platforms that were the hottest thing going. And before you knew it, they were gone. Now, it doesn't always happen that it just falls out of favor. Sometimes it is something like this where there is a actual ban on using it, or there's an algorithm update that changes what you can do. This is why it is hard when you're only chasing the trends because you don't know how long those trends will last. And while they can give you great results in the short term, in the long term, it is holding you back because you don't have any kind of systems in place for if something like this happens. So, trends are great for quick visibility and maybe to generate a little bit of money. However, if you are looking to build a business that is going to last, that is strong, you need a strategy that includes long range plans, not just the trends and hacks. So, when you have a strategy, it means that overall you have a plan of what your business is doing, where it is going, how it's going to grow. You know what happens and how you are reaching people on multiple platforms through multiple modes. While I don't necessarily advocate trying to be on 50 different platforms at once, especially when you are a new business, if you have your business solely focused on one platform, those of you who are just running off a Facebook page, I'm looking at you, you are asking for trouble because at any moment that can disappear. And it's important in your strategy to realize that you don't own any of it. It doesn't matter how many followers you have. It doesn't matter how popular you are or how many videos you're making in a day or posts that you're putting up. At any moment, it can disappear and you have no control over it. So, your strategy has to include capturing leads and information so that if that happens, you can rebuild. Because I can tell you that all of the people that were on TikTok making lots of money, building businesses over there, they can rebuild. This is not the end, but they need a strategy of how to do it, especially a strategy to protect themselves from happening again. One of the parts of entrepreneurship is being on a roller coaster. It's up, it's down, it twists, it's exciting and terrifying at the same time. And one of the greatest assets that you can have in your business is being able to adapt to change. This week it's TikTok ban. Next week it could be anything else. Every few months, people complain about the algorithm on YouTube, Facebook, or Instagram. There are platforms that come and platforms that go. There are trends in email that come and go. There are business models that come and go. However, the businesses that endure are the ones that know how to adapt. So if you look at Blockbuster, for instance, they came on the stage and they were a blockbuster. It was such a new concept that you could go and pick the movies you wanted to watch at any point in time, that you could rent them for only a little bit of money, keep them for a few days, bring them back, and try something new. It was great until it wasn't. When the market started to shift and people didn't want to have to go out to the video store, when they started to use more of the DVDs instead of the VHS, which were easy to mail, or they could stream it right to their computer or their smartphone or their smart TV, it was no longer a great model. But Blockbuster dug in its heels and said, "This is what we're doing," and didn't adapt. And so I'm pretty sure that there is no Blockbuster in your area. However, you are still watching movies on demand. You are still streaming. You are still getting DVDs from other places. And it isn't Blockbuster because the ones that saw what was changing changed how they did it. And a converse of this is Redbox. Redbox started as an on demand video service that delivered DVDs through a kiosk, which was like a soda vending machine, in places with high traffic. So they were in grocery stores, they were in Walmarts or other places that people were going through anyway. And while they were there, they could grab a movie, and when they came back, they could return it. It totally revolutionized the idea of people not having to go out of their way, and it was amazing. However, as the demand for DVDs changed and the rise of streaming came in, they realized that their model wouldn't work anymore in a sustainable way. There are still Redbox kiosks in certain places, but they are slowly being phased out. What Redbox did was they created an app that you could then subscribe to and get movies. You could buy them, you could rent them. There were different packages that they could offer. That is adapting to the times. When you can change and keep up, it is so much better than when you get stuck in one trend and don't keep up. If you haven't noticed, the market has changed. The online sales tactics have changed. The way people present their businesses, find clients, and even sell their packages has completely changed. And being able to adapt is super important. That's where Lead Funnel Scale comes in as a strategic partner. We bring in the best parts of the technology and deliver it to you and keep it up to the cutting edge while also providing unparalleled support, amazing strategic um, placement of how you can do things and guiding you on the way so that when something happens, like you can no longer schedule the X or TikTok gets banned or whatever is on the horizon, you can easily pivot because you're not dependent on one platform. You have an entire system that is marketing your business through multiple channels and multiple means to keep your business running. And best of all, it's capturing the contact of people who are following you and engaging with you automatically. So you can build your database of people and bring that wherever you go. It helps you to actually build a business because, in the end, the only thing you really own is your contact list. So if you are tired of duct taping things together or playing to all the algorithms and then not having the access to actually direct market to people, Lead Funnel Scale is the platform for you. Actionable steps for you to take right now, no matter what platform you're on. The first thing is find a way to capture leads that isn't just getting likes, follows, friends, or fans. You need to actually have their contact info somewhere so that they can be contacted no matter what. You also need a system of how you are showing up in different places, how you can market to people in multiple ways, and how you can strategically change with the times while maintaining your business because things will be up and down. This is not the only one. So please find a way to capture leads and manage them so that you can continue to work with them no matter what happens. Second, build systems that make your business strong and sustainable through the ups and downs, through the market changes, and all the crazy rides in between. Third, have a clear strategy of what all that content that you're creating is for. If you are just creating content to get likes or fans and it's not leading to some other form of payment or products or services with you, then that is a very weak house of cards that can very easily go down. Even the best and most popular YouTubers that are making money from making videos have some sort of funnel to lead people off and make money. At least if they're smart, they do. So consider those three actionable steps and get ahead of the trends today. Last, let's review what we've looked over. First of all, the TikTok ban is probably going to happen. but the world will not end. When you have a strategic plan and systems, that is the best way to beat the algorithm because every time it will work and your business will continue to thrive and rise again. If you don't have a system for capturing leads, that's the first thing you want to do, as well as having a plan of what the content will do for you and how you can get people from content to sales off of whatever platform you're using. Never rely solely on one platform and always have a way to get people off there and into your own ecosphere. If you need help with doing any of this, please reach out for a consultation or to discover how Lead Funnel Scale, with its support, coaching, and amazing tools that can run all of your sales and marketing in one place for one low cost, can serve your business and help you weather whatever is coming next. Remember, the world isn't ending because of TikTok. It's only just beginning. So here's to a new day and continuing to grow our business. Please check back here every week for more great tips on how to grow your business sustainably and successfully.